Right, greetings. Trying to do this for like a couple times now, and every time it keeps getting mushed or something else. It's quite annoying. You know what? I need another cavalry. I tried this too many times for it to fail. Seize land, some of the diet, usually Papal States will try to love me, sure. Admin cost reduction, free Papals, their influence, and people that like me. Great! Mill power, forts, and generalship. Burgers, Diplo power, prestige, loans, Diplo cost advisor reduction, light ships reduction, admiralship. Of pressing those two buttons, remove my cogs, because well, my transport ships rather, because they don't useless. Building light ships and instantly sending them to Lubeck. Same with my thingy, and then get advisors. Port defense, trade efficiency, and no prestige. Sure. Focus on military. We still have a 555, and we're going to abuse the system because love it. Just wait until this guy dies, and then we're going to fight for our independence. Or if something else happens. Oh, other player, Friesland. This is a random guy. This is terrible. Terrible guy. I have seen better of them. It all depends on what they roll. And Holland, well, this isn't random at all. They are stuck with that guy. Anyway, our missions. We got a couple options. This one is easy to do. Mostly we're focusing on the Hansa relations. We can do either two things. We can ally Lubeck or we can steal their trade. I just send out ships to steal their trade. Epic. What happens is if I do that, I get permanent claims on Lubeck. It all depends if Friesland wants to expand either east or south. If they are going to take our lowlands, which they can easily do, well, we're going to fight them. If they're going east and form the old Frisian thing, then they go east all the way to Dithmarschen. If they do this, they can have this whole mission tree, have their permanent claims on the back and Gotland, and then go into the Baltic Sea. If they don't, if they decide to fight us, then it's all fair game for us. Pretty good admiral. About sailors, we always have too many sailors. Then we can use on ships. So don't really worry about that. Our main limit on this is our manpower. We have trash manpower. There will be for the entire game that we got trash manpower unless we got quantity IDs, which we're not going to get. Going to play on speed 4. Try to see if someone already wants to support my independence. Yes, France does. France is my perfect go-to to support my independence, and then either Savoy, Denmark. I don't prefer Castile Aragon. No one wants to bet an eye on me. Find out what I allied with. White Austria then? Sure, why the fuck not? I'm going to wait until getting a second one, because they might just release me at that point, and I don't want it. Building 5, right? Yeah, I'm building 5. Alright, I'm going to unpause. Let's do this. Go, there's one mission done. They now got permanent claims on the back in Gotland, as you can see right here. And right here. I don't think anyone will be surprised. Well, I think everyone will be surprised if you actually went for that route, because Gotland is also a player, and taking them out early is also a dickish move, in my opinion. Not privateer. Send them back to the English channel. Have my radar go from Champagne towards the English channel. Do a mission real quick. But now it's a little bit of waiting game. I'm going to hide mostly in Amsterdam, because the fort will protect me from Brandenburg's forces. They already are at war with the 100 Years War. France is doing its own thing. Usually it's a good thing for us, because that means the army is up to speed. If they just get Maine, that might not be the case. After they're done with Britain, they usually have this all sieged. I can potentially go for independence. Usually England doesn't go all the way across into the mainland and vice versa. I'm going to wait until this count dies before I also declare independence. Or if I have 4 in every tech, then I feel confident enough to do the independence war anyways, no matter what state we're in. Making only a little bit amount of money. As I said, I'm focusing on mill power because I want to be first at Miltech 4. Everyone else, because they are AI, they will cheat. Oh well, they will be also close to Miltech 4 then. Improving relations with... No. I like Savoy to have as an ally. Anyway. Going to improve relations with Emperor then. This all depends on whoever likes you. It's always a little bit random anyway. Oh, it's actually... I just spoke about it, that the army doesn't come to the mainland. Well, I eat my words right now. They just did. They got no reserves. They got 21k manpower. They're about equal footing. Usually France is stronger in this case, so we'll see what happens. So I'm about making 2 decades a month, which is pretty good in this early stage, even with all my advisors being paid off. Still seems like the France is winning, but they haven't really fought each other just yet. I don't know what the Dev Martian player will be doing, or even the Gotland player will be doing, or even Brittany. I think Brittany is instantly going for Provence, just trying to get a little bit more land, and then either go help the Orleans player fight France. Maybe not, I don't know. Dev Martian is probably attacking everyone around him, as the mission 3 states. Then eventually go all the way to Russia, which would be pretty dope. Naples are being left alone, that's usual. See, alright. We do have counters. Not before I got my mill tech in order, but that's a little bit unfortunate anyway. Austria will support my independence. Great. I have all of my diplomats return. Ask. Now I'm going to mainly have to trust Austria to do that thing and fight all of these people. I think we'll manage. We will not lose a step because of this mission. That will make sure that we don't lose step if we go to war in this specific case. But what to do now? I'm going to sell basically all my titles. Not doing this, but if you want to do this for cheap, you can do it right now. You know what, before I forget, this is the Dutch specific one. Going to hire some mercs. Because none of the other, like for example Utrecht, is not in the war, so they won't be able to go get after me. In the meantime, I'm going to get a form, which no one should have at this point. See the army comp. There were too many around. Right, France just fucking lost the 100-year war, which is, I suppose, good for me. Because they will snow. Oh, no, never mind. They actually won it. They didn't took every England province, but they took some. That's fair enough. Of course, they are focused on the smaller nations first to get them out of the war. A lot of fighting happening here, and that's it. With government types, if I get the chance, I instantly go for the stadtholder monarchy. Basically means it's a presidency that can royal marry. I always get a lot of good rolls out of it. It's either oranges or statist. I'm going for oranges. Okay. Not going to be bothered with that. Always go for that prestige. Topping that off. Also incredibly helps with aggressive expansion. But everybody's being fucking busy and being like this. And you see that difference. Hide again, reinforce. Not going to build anything as of yet. Did I do? Yeah, but I always forget. Now I can't click anything because people want stuff from it as well. That's why I need to prioritize those bits. In this independence war, I want to be, of course, independent, but also take the Flanders region. That's a priority. If we can't have that, well, I would like to reset. Of course, we can't in the event itself. We have to deal with it. But the Flanders region is a must-have. Because I don't know what Friesland is doing, but Friesland starts out with about 24 dev. They can easily conquer around them, but they only have a couple of dev, like under 10. Which Flanders region is 13, 18, and 11. Which equals to whatever they might gain, and they also have to deal with aggressive expansion, of course. Meantime, let this siege happen. Of course, I got a Discord message. Never mind, that's not important at all. You see Austria and France just steamrolling it. I usually do it with Denmark, but that definitely depends on if Denmark likes me or not. And you see that one Miltech ahead really shine in this case. I think my fleet is strong enough. Then should, yes. Get out of my wall. Always make sure that prestige events have a little bit of a tick. Now I get 1.21 yearly. I don't want to get out. Sure, give me money. Fuck it. This is a scam, by the way. Don't do this. I can easily deal with getting more land or just seize land. See what I can get in independence and this region. It doesn't put me into any yet because France will dislike me, so I have to always give him a little treat because I'm just giving him that. See, if we can piece out Aragon, then that would be GG well played. Probably not going to happen anytime soon. That was something, Jesus. Quite accept. With of course a little bit of money. No money, fine. Don't need money from you, and there you go. I'm independent and I got the Flanders region. Instantly court all. I'm not going to allow Friesland. Alliance breaking with Austria, because they don't trust me anymore. Of course they don't. Rivaling my neighbors. These war marches do have a little bit of cost. In the early game might get me into a PU or something, but now it doesn't because I have elections. With elections, I always go for the oranges, even though the status might have a little bit better. I'm doing this just pure out of habit. Otherwise, I might lose on the Union Crown with the English. Is for later in the game, anyway. You can start debate. Any good debates? Says no. General no. These prices are pretty easy to deal with. Giving a seat is pretty good, but it adds to the cost of trying to make a quick thing happen. It gives local production efficiency, tax modifier, manpower, and all that goodie. So on high def provinces, definitely worth it. Let's see, I got Tipto and Mill Tech on a pretty good base, so I can def my highest def is Amsterdam. Just def towards 130, so we can have this golden age starting sooner. I have a lot of money in the bank, but I got nothing to show for it. Only marketplace. Can't build churches because I'm now halfway through that. I have a decent ruler. I don't know what that even means, but yeah, I have a decent ruler. Still on the male tech focus because I can change that for obvious reason. Now I'm focusing on these missions. Flanders, I only need one province, and then I get either a local state power or years of separatism. I usually go for years of separatism. Unification of Holland. This will get me -10 aggressive expansion with all imperial princes. Pretty needy, because then I can take a little bit more. I'm going to set one of my diplomats to outraged countries automatically. Good relations also affect on aggressive expansion. I can make a proper army now. As you see, I don't need any transports. Move them. And try to start building towards 30 light ships in the meantime. Obviously, there's going to be rebels, so I'm using my army to automatically repress those. You can just have them on army drilling. It's give or take. Usually army drilling goes away pretty fast if you don't build around it. Seems like England is fighting whatever what I want. Swedish war for independence. The Swedish are winning, by the way. In the meantime, you can pay off these burger loans. If you take loans right now, they will be double the amount of worth. So I would say just start paying them off slowly. Oh, the Burgundian succession. Alright. This happens from time to time. I don't know who got it. Aragon, that's nasty. Anyway, instantly vote will happen for the Empire, and usually goes to demand the lowlands. I'll also vote for that for obvious reasons. It doesn't matter if you add provinces to the Empire, we'll leave them once we form the Netherlands anyway. That means I gotta prepare a war for Brabant as soon as they got released. Because they got no allies, and an easy grab of 2 provinces. The only reason I'm taking 2 provinces is because that fucking amount of aggressive expansion will be insane. And with that -10 to that aggressive expansion, then, you know, that would cool down quite a bit. Even though having Antwerp, yeah, probably will take Antwerp. I kind of have to take Antwerp for the mission. Also, if I dev up Glass Province towards 30 dev, there will be an event possibility that it all of a sudden produces fucking gems. It's random though. Hey, that's voting doesn't really matter. I just do it for funsies. If someone asks for favors for ducats, I don't care. Usually I accumulate a good enough amount of favors over a long period of time anyway. Having the Flemish as an accepted culture is pretty good though. That in. Still on plus 15, so I got a bunch of points I can reward. Never mind. Oh! Austria is declaring war. Aragon and Burgundy. This is the more annoying part. Now I need to make my own war and fight for these provinces. Which would give me a breather to get either Utrecht or something else. Usually this doesn't happen, but because it's Aragon, they will just try and fight for it. Let's see how that goes. We got 19k units and 5k. So it's quite even, I would say. They're only fighting Austria and Augsburg. So it's an even fight, we'll see how it goes. If you don't like rebels, just provoke them. That was actually a close one, holy moly. My Renaissance has hit, cost me a bunch of money. Let's see what I can do about. I can repair all the loans to cheeky. Ask for poker loans again, now I can afford it. Now I can focus on attack again. My Aegon being annoying. Having long rivals will add to your power projection anyway. I took quite a beating, so I need to recover manpower. Yeah, Aragon's army just got kicked in. They only got 9k troops left. Burgundy only 8k troops. Usually Austria will just take these provinces. If I'm not really wrong, we'll see what happens. Either way, we'll then use our good buddy France to fight our wars for us. Unfortunately, I can't see what's actually happening. Can I ally one of the electors? No. I think at least a couple allies near you is FLB. I would rather call in a couple of smaller nations than one big nation, in my opinion. For a smaller war, of course. France calls me in to a cheeky province war. Sure. Usually Burgundy is trying to take it, but you know Burgundy is a little bit of a different position right about now. But as the Utrecht has only Oldenburg, I can or I can take Friesland, I have Denmark. But cheeky war for Utrecht. In the meantime, as you can just now copy it, sieging, well, sieging Burgundy to bits. Meantime, still making about 5 decades, which is pretty good in this early game. Shadow Kingdoms, that's not for us any relevant at all. Just going to ignore it. On the fort, sure. Can't have too much. Can't have enough forts, anyways. Seems like Aragon just hired a couple mercenaries. They're trying to bring it back. I don't really see them doing that at all, but seems like Austria just brings back a fort with their main army. Alright then, that was over because we still got Aragon and Burgundy. Okay. Now I actually have to fight Spain. 4 of these. That ain't good. This is going to take a huge amount of time. Right, I'm actually trying to improve relations with Burgundy. If I can support the independence, that would be quite a big. Right, France is done with that war. See if hypothetically I would attack them, I could only join. Bruce also got a couple of interesting allies anyway. Going for fort maintenance cost reduction. I'm going full for forts. We're going to have a lot, and they're going to be expensive. As I said, Gent really wants to have their own little fort, so we don't really have money enough to buy it for them. There you go. Right, the main things in our way is Galway, Friesland, and of course Burgundy, which is in a particular situation right now. They just instantly accept, right? Still are dominating over me, but if they lose that attitude, then they would want to be supported. Not that it will do anything really. This looks just absolutely disgusting in my opinion, but oh well. It's still being dumb against me. Oh well. 62 Liberty Desire. What's that truce like? 64 should be ending soon in May. Also means I can build Indian ships because I did that, did the government reform. I can build 16, oh no, 11 of them. We'll do that a bit later, once we actually got the money for it. France is in debt, of course. They just like, well, they love them. Jesus. gets void to help me, it would be huge. Well, matches don't really matter anymore, they just improve relations for us. We will not get into any PE war with them because of our government type. Survive would not, just generally not fight me with it. At least some upgrade. I can't give them 600 tickets though. Be out of debt. Unless I stop paying off my burglars. I can do this with sell. Still can't afford it. I can afford all my loans. Give me about 200. And magically... still not enough. It's a little bit of a waiting game now because I didn't expect to happen of this for obvious reasons. Still have a high liberty desire, they still don't want the independence being supported. France is now 700 in depth. Are you absolutely joking me right now? I think they're doing this on purpose at this point. Might as well just like go away. Yeah, technically don't need any allies. Just sure. Alright, so ideas, very important. I always go defensive ideas. We need that for missions as the Netherlands later, because we are focused on militech anyway, so it's a good happen to go for it. At least a military idea anyway. And with the fort maintenance and fort defense, we will be an unstoppable turtle. Yeah, I can't get Uppergelre or Limburg either. Okay, there's tension impact. Oh, they want independent supported now by me. Alright, well, why not? Hopefully other nations will join me with that. Having an independent Burgundy is vital at this moment, so I can easily clean them up. Okay, that was Friesland. Alright. I get a little goatish from doing this. I've managed way worse. And to remove it because it's actually being overkill at this moment. On death isn't bad. I can't get stat 3 for a good while now. May have to ignore that for a bit. At least I can get this vision mission tree going. Well, the fighting that depth, pretty good. Seems like our time to chill it has come. Sweden is doing something at least. Could be making way more money if I got Antwerp, but oh well. This isn't a good run anyway. Like from the lens about a little bit over 1500 per thousand. Unless some miracle happens. I think that's happening. It takes about 2 hours to go with 4 speed to 1444 to 1510. And if you're playing on the event, it will take at least 4 hours to do that. Could wait until I have enough confidence to attack Friesland. Denmark has been severely weakened. They only got 9k and 18 in the bank. Friesland got 6k. And Norway. It's okay at this point. Yeah, Castile's number 2 in the main power list, so that's why Burgundy isn't going all crazy rebellious. Diving up provinces with which is having cloth would be a good idea in my opinion, because there's a textile manufacturing on Admin Tech 11. They bring you a lot of money. Yeah, our aggressive expansion isn't that bad anymore. 38, 42, yeah. So if we take it, it's still going to be a lot of aggressive expansion. With funds and so forth as my ally, we should be fine for the moment. France will join this war. That's going to be a tough war, especially right. Knock Savoy out alliance first. 0.4 a month should be doable. Any other potential allies? Portugal, Marrakesh. Marrakesh I don't care about. And going and we are going to give a fuck about that war. Right, everyone's so above 50 campaign, so I can take some land without risking any rebels going about. But I don't get access now. They are okay with me, so I can get access. We can slowly pay off some of these loans. I was doing some weird war bonds. Maybe they won't join if it is. Still will. Okay. Scotland being based, being a pretty okay war with that. I never really go for this unless I want to stay Catholic, but I want to change into Reformed after this. Oh, if it gives me the option anyway. It's so far a lot of waiting. I don't think I can make it in time, but I will try anyway. I think everyone called their heads off so I can take over this one. My two allies. They got a bigger navy than me. Okay. Just rest there for a bit. So right now, that's insane. Still not too bad of a coalition. They happening towards me. So far can't beat the Navy, so we just have to again wait a bit until Wasco reaches enough. France has taken over my foreign debt. Okay, I didn't know you had money like that. Okay, take on more foreign debt now. Oh, that's crazy. Finally to come out to pay. Still has Miltech 7. That's fast. They just I see yeah. Putting them in the honest into the fight. Just instantly flat for that. Yeah, they don't want that smoke at all, which makes it excruciating long to piece out in Denmark. Right, also avoid break the alliance. It still now? I can't do it, also, of course. Whoa, they actually decided to use tactics and ships. That's insane. Oh, I'm stuck here for some reason. Why? I usually don't really know what it takes. So advisor costs. What? Finally, can I take a little bit of money? After that's done, getting 10 army tradition. Always go for this because this is Funizel. Still terrible compared to what I already had. I'm taking most siege troops, of course. Okay, I can go for cannons now. My company will not be able to support that at all, but alright. That's the way to do it. Now we just have to fight Castile for it. They will break the alliance. No, it's a way more even split. Unfortunately, if I take this, my aggressive expansion will be tremendous. Can't do this agenda at all. To make fusion accepted culture. Wonderful for my economy. In DevOps, which is advisable at this moment. There you go, I now have a better economy. So make sure the autonomy of all provinces are being lowered, so I'm making more money out of that. Rebels will just go like crazy. I don't particularly care. That's why I didn't make a bunch of money. You should trade chips, people, don't forget. In a golden hour, just and gonna save up a little bit of money to make sure I can do this wall properly. I think I need to only do this once. I can only do this at once. Got 54, 6, bit of a pain, and of course Portugal. See how much is my force limit. Build up to that. Right, second ID group. We can go, if you want to go colonize, we could go exploration. It takes a huge amount of time, of course. I had to explore everything and then colonize it. Not our focus. We want something that actually makes money. We just trade at this point. Now I'm focusing on trade agree. Trade power. Obviously support rebels, which is a funny thing to do. They never really seem to work out for me though. Opponent is number 1 just because of all these Flemish bits. But I would say wish me the fuck luck. Alright, that's that bit gone. How much you can actually take from that. That's a bigger coalition than you can want. Well, I've actually dealt with worse. Depending on the event, you don't want to have that much of an aggressive expansion going on. But because we're playing single player, you can get away with a lot more dubious things. The reason I conquered, let me test the tail, because I got like a bunch of spy network going on. If that actually enhances the speed of the siege. I know I have to check on that. Yeah, I lost basically my navy from that. Fair enough. Oh, there is everyone else. That's not good. They're sticking very close to each other. It's uncomfortably. Yeah, it's definitely improved since later patches. At least we want that. Wiped. Oh, that's a tough break. But they won't accept white piece. I don't think I can win this like, at all. Right now. can get one province out of this, and that's going to be Antwerp. I'm going to take it. Let's see any other village. Unless I'm going to I'm going to need a lot of my allies for this. In this case, I'm going to get for 20 years local depot. Right, rebuilding my treasury and my manpower back up. 97 is in about 6 years. Hope I can get these two provinces from that last war, and then I can form the Netherlands. In roughly around the time period I was gunning for. It's just a little bit better. can start my golden age, which I duly need. Well, that amounts to a lot of debt anyway. Is like 3 more years until I can go to war with Spain again for these performances. Hopefully Savoy will actually join in this time. Oh, I'm still allied to Savoy, which is annoying, but I broke that. Can break that again. Yes, can. Meantime, I'm getting like 14 ducats a month. It really shot up after I built those light ships. And actually start investing into my economy. I got about 2 years to prep for war. Hopefully there'll be enough time. Don't elevate with Portugal, which is fair enough. Courthouses are really good. I usually spam those as soon as I can. I can also build a flagship. Totally forgot about that. I usually go for light ship, trade power, movement speed, and movement on and off. truce expired. See who wants to join. Of course, France does. And that will just destabilize everyone. Alright. Didn't completely brought it back. Can definitely hire mercs. Of course, they just come into war right now, which I do not give a fuck about. Which they also are losing instantly. But after I just basically won that war, what the fuck? Sieging that down. I can focus on my war. Alright, again. We kind of brought it back. They got more cannons and more manpower reserves. Who gives a fuck? Oh, can call my allies. There you go. That's at least something. There's an attrition for enemies to be great against my forts. Okay, we'll take these two as fast as I can. Small coalition, easy enough. Seems like I'm winning all of these battles because of my Indian ships, most likely. And if I can give France something that would be good for me as well, because they will definitely like me more. Right, can I beat? Oh, you know, going to dogpile on that army. You go invade, 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 invade. It was a terrible idea to do it now, but come on anyway. How the fuck did I win that, Jesus? I got 0.8 more morale than him. Going pause. I can get whatever the fuck I want. Excellent. And then not make it anything more exciting. Then I have to. Who's that army? Get that. Get this. And with exactly 1500, I will present to you. What? Oh, I need to wait for the call. Ha! Lol. I just give them tempo rights. Usually pretty good in my opinion. Start building up some more buildings, get that courthouse system going. Alright, in that court, like the official, I will give you the orange experience. There you go. From here we have a bunch of options, so you can instantly get some missions done. All good, gives you a lot of stuff. These are for colonizing, which I'm not particularly focusing on in the early game, more to mid to late game. If you want to do something with Britain, there's the relations or in Britain mission tree, which we have to have a bigger navy, spy work, and more development, which then gives us a restoration of Union Castle's belly, which is incredibly difficult to hold, by the way. But yeah, that's everything for later. I just spam these. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully you learned a thing or two all about my playstyle really is.